Hi everyone, I'm here. I'm going to do a video about creating a capsule wardrobe or a Project 333 wardrobe with prints and colour. I've noticed that most of the videos with capsule wardrobes, the people who do them say that they really like neutrals and they stick to kind of black, grey, white, navy, or black and grey and white and denim or whatever. And I don't. I really like bright. I like colour and I like prints. And there was last year when I kind of decluttered my wardrobe. I kind of got rid of a whole lot of printed and colourful pieces that weren't working for me anymore. And then I started to feel kind of sad. And I didn't feel like myself because I was down to kind of neutrals, and it was making me a bit unhappy. So I brought a few more prints and stuff in, and what I have done to make a capsule wardrobe work with prints and colour, I've done two main things. So the first one is I stick to prints and colour with my tops and with my dresses and with accessories, and then for pants and jackets I have plain colours in neutral colours, so block, like, you know, a non-printed garment, so a block colour in a neutral colour, and for jackets and for bottoms, so pants and skirts. And then for tops and skirts, no, for pants, skirts and jackets I have plain colours. For tops and dresses, sorry, for dresses and tops I have both prints and plain colours. And for shoes, I have print and like patterned shoes, and I have plain coloured shoes. So I hope that makes sense. For my bags, I have, like, the bag that I carry pretty much every day is a printed bag as well. It's this Givenchy Antigona shopping tote, I think it's called, and it's called the floral camo tote, a floral camo, and I don't know, I just treat it like a neutral. So I just wear it with whatever I'm wearing, and I don't worry about whether it matches perfectly or whatever. So I do that. So I'll show you some examples of what I've done, of the types of things I'm talking about. So for my bottoms, like, I just have, okay, I'm going to just apologise in advance. I know that it would be a lot better if I was doing cutaway shots to me wearing the garments and all of that wonderful stuff that other people do, but I just not going to do it because it just will take me too long to do, and I'll never get any videos up if I start kind of having to import into iMovie and edit and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to talk about stuff, okay? And I'll try and show you stuff, but you're not going to have any amazing, like, editing jobs. Sorry. So for bottoms, I have, like, just because I am with my kids or whatever, I don't have a formal work environment. I have, like, jeans. I've got these are some 501s. Like, I'll have plain kind of basic bottoms like that, or I have a pair of these are kind of some chino-y kind of pants, and then I have this is a navy midi length cotton skirt. So this is my spring summer capsule wardrobe that I've been wearing for coming up to 6 months or whatever. So as you can see, like from those 3 examples, it's very kind of classic pieces in neutral colors. And for jackets, I have this, this is a kind of, I can put this one on. This is a kind of, you know, that kind of army jacket-esque thing. So this is another kind of like classic piece in a neutral color. And, or from my winter wardrobe, I have a trench coat, which you can't see at all. I suppose I can put this one as well. Who said I don't put clothes on for you? So, you know, it's a very kind of classic piece. So I have those classic pieces for my jackets and pants and skirts. So I don't have, like, before I kind of had a capsule wardrobe, I used to have like pants in like printed, you know, in prints, like crazy prints and stuff. And I just kind of cut all of that out, and I stick to the prints for tops and dresses, and so, and for some accessories. And so what was I going to say? Yeah, so I have those kind of classic pieces for the jackets and pants and skirts, so that they'll work with the kind of more statement pieces of the printed tops and dresses. So an example would be, this is a t-shirt that I have. So this goes with the jeans that I just showed you. It goes with the navy skirt, and it goes with the trousers, and, you know, it goes under the jacket as well. So professional. Can't get over how professional this is. You know, so because all of these pieces, the jackets and the pants and skirts are all classic and in neutral colours, then they all go together. They all go, this top goes with all of them. And so because the prints are only happening on top or with a dress, you don't get into problems where you can't wear the tops with one of the pairs of pants that you have. So just as an example, I have this skirt, and it's a midi, like full midi skirt that's striped, obviously. And this was, for a while, this was the only skirt that I had. No, I have another denim skirt, actually. I only had this one and a denim kind of over the knee straight skirt, and like fitted kind of skirt. And I just kept like having problems. Like this only goes with my plain coloured t-shirts. So like, you know, this, I didn't really feel like I could get away with that. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. So then, if like a couple of months ago, that's why I got this navy skirt, so that it just kind of opened up a whole lot of options for me with just having a plain skirt. And the other thing that I do is I have sort of more statement-y accessories. So I showed you the bag. So if I'm just wearing a, because I do have like a grey mile t-shirt, and I have obviously the kind of basic trousers, like jeans and basic skirts and stuff, and I have the grey mile t-shirt. And for me, if I was just wearing a grey mile t-shirt and plain jeans and a plain bag, I would not feel happy. I'd feel kind of like kind of sad, a bit sad, because I wouldn't have any colour on or any prints and stuff. But if I wear this bag, then it kind of cheers me up. Or I have these kind of leopard print slip-on sneaker things, and so I feel a lot better if I introduce prints in that way. And yeah, so I mean, some people don't like wearing prints and they feel really happy wearing plain colors, or, you know, getting really wacky with like a stripe or something. But for me, I don't feel happy if I'm too plain, like if my clothes are too plain. So yeah, I introduce the prints with the bag or the shoes or whatever if everything else is plain. And the other thing I try to do is I'll try to just have maximum of 2 prints at a time. So if I was wearing this t-shirt with a pair of with one of my like plain bottoms, like this skirt or a pair of jeans or whatever, then obviously the bag that I carry all the time is this one. And some people would be so just like feel so uncomfortable wearing these at the same time, but I don't. But I feel really happy about that. But I wouldn't necessarily wear these people are going to be like, oh my god, that woman is crazy. Who would wear those pants with? Yeah, anyway. So if I was wearing these with a pair of jeans, and if I was going to wear these shoes with then I would wear a plain bag. I have some other bags that are kind of small in a plain colour. But if it was during the day and I was carrying this printed bag with this t-shirt, then I would wear these shoes, which are the same. They're from Seed, which is an Australian company. So I have 2 pairs of shoes with different print. Like, you know, this is a kind of metallic snakeskin plain colour, and then these are the leopard print version. So yeah, I just stick to 2 prints at a time, which some people would just think was mental, but it works for me. And the other thing that I do is I have worked out a colour palette as well. I've showed it in one of my other videos and I can't find the printout. I don't know what I did with it. I may have decluttered it. But there's a website called intomine.com, and she's got some posts on working out your colour palette, where she says to work out your neutral colours, your main colours, and then your accent colours. So my neutral colours are like navy, black, and then kind of like, what's this colour called? A taupey kind of colour, and grey. And then my main colours are like green, maroon, pink, or maybe pink is an accent colour, and yeah, I can't remember all of the colours. But basically the other thing that I try to do is make sure that all of my neutrals work together, because there are some neutrals that don't kind of work together, or some neutrals that kind of, I mean, for some people the word neutral means different things, but to me, like, this kind of greeny khaki colour jacket is a neutral, but this colour doesn't necessarily work with everything. And sometimes, for example, I have this trench coat, and then I had a pair of tan boots last winter. So they were a kind of darker shade like this, and they just, the taupe and the tan didn't work together. So I tried to kind of make sure, like, I kept, when I'd be trying to get dressed, I'd kind of put those boots on with that jacket, and that trench coat was my coat for winter, because it doesn't get very cold in Sydney, and it just didn't work with the boots, and it would just get me down a bit. But the boots have died, so now I have some new boots and some new shoes that do work with that jacket. So I made a point of buying something that would work with that neutral colour. So yeah, my point is, make sure that your neutrals all work together. I'm trying to think if there are other, I mean, most neutrals do work together, but sometimes they don't. Like, for example, I was looking at a pair of trousers in this colour, and it just was a bit greener, like a more of a darker, like, yeah, just more green than that jacket, and it just didn't work with a few of the other things I had. I just felt a bit kind of like Christmas tree, a bit like I was dressed up in a Christmas outfit or whatever. So yeah, my other point is to work out what your color scheme is. I probably said that about 50 times, but you know, I hope I'm just drumming the point in, aren't I? Okay, so I think that is about it. I just wanted to kind of say my piece about capsule wardrobes with print and colour, because it is possible, and I'll link some of the Into Mind posts below, because that I found that really helpful. And if you have any questions, post them down below, and I hope you found it helpful. Okay, bye.